Aquarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your new reading. This reading, as always, is general, it's timeless, it's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whenever this reading finds you, or you find it, depending on how you look at it, well, take from it what you need when you need it. There will be something that resonates, something that you need to know, a message for you. 3 major arcanas in the top row. Aquarius, it's all go, isn't it? It's full throttle ahead. Okay. Let's see, 6 tarot cards to look at. Which are these? And towards the end, a couple of oracles to give even more clarification, confirmation. Let's see if we can get you some good advice, some guidance, some messages, some clarity, some wisdom even. As I said, you have 3 major arcanas here in the top row. Very significant stuff is certainly happening for you. You're trying to get some rest here. The Hermit. Going within. Following that own guiding light. Listening to that inner voice. Trying to make sense of it all. You can feel there's changes coming. You can feel that there are significant changes coming. And you're trying to figure out how to be prepared for these changes. If you can ever be prepared for change, I mean, change happens, doesn't it? Happens with your permission, it happens without your permission. Sometimes you instigate change, sometimes it happens for you without any so rhyme or reason. Or not that you've noticed. We have the Death card. Death and rebirth. Out with the old, in with the new fire is burning. Now you're seeing things from a higher perspective. The new you is emerging from the ashes. The phoenix is rising. Aquarius, absolutely. This is a revolution of the mind, the body, the spirit, the emotions. You're stepping on the next rung of the ladder to enlightenment, meeting your higher self, expanding that consciousness, expanding that awareness, letting the old go, letting the past be the past. Anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Any people that you had to draw a line in the sand with a relationship, maybe. You had to cut off a situation, you had to change jobs, you had to move somewhere new. And while you're doing that, on top of all that is the Tower moment. Well, things you've been putting on the back burner are now having to be faced. Repairs have to be made. Changes have to be made. Adjustments have to be made. So it is not all coming in at once. It is, as I said, it's a step up on the ladder to enlightenment. So there is nothing to fear, by the way. Stay cool, calm, serene. Connect your inner peace. Stay cool, calm, and collected. Just weigh up how you can cope with these changes. You can weigh this up at your leisure. Deciding what you want to let go, what you consider the old and what you consider the new. Weigh it up very carefully. Don't be rushed. You can go backwards and forwards, you can change your mind. You take an old plan, you rip it up, you make a new plan. It's your future, it's your life, Aquarius, that we're talking about here. Three of Wands. There is something that you're very passionate about, that you do want to change. You want to go into the future, you want to be more creative. You want to live more to your divine blueprint. You want to live more in accordance with your soul desires. These are the main changes you want to make. Something that you believe in, something that you need, you must do while you're treading this earthly path. King of Pentacles, there we are. You are emerging as a new king. Okay, you're an air sign, Aquarius, and the intellect is very prevalent. Mental choices. But here you have a chance to connect with the earth. Do some earthing. Connect with Mother Nature. Connect with your health. See yourself healthy. As a body rebirthed. Awakened. You're making the necessary changes. You're making dietary changes. You want to exercise more. You want to move to a new place. You want to disconnect from toxic people. All these things, all these positive changes, all these positive opportunities that will be coming your way. The doors will be open for you. The doors to a new future, options, opportunities, possibilities. King of Pentacles, very self-confident, down to earth. You appear much more commonsensical, efficient, sensible, logical, realistic and practical. Because these are the changes you want to make for yourself. You realize you've been coasting along. And once you got into hermit mode, once you really looked inside and you thought, where am I coasting to? What is the end goal? How do I see my future? What do I want to manifest? Well, it is now becoming apparent. You want to manifest someone who has integrity, who is reliable, who is responsible, who is safe and secure within themselves, who has that inner grounding, that self-confidence, that balance, that solid foundation. All you want is a solid foundation in life. You want to stop that coasting to nowhere, let's say. You've realized that's the coasting to nowhere that you need to stop. The Symphony Oracles are saying, wow, you're beautiful opal. You are very, very adaptable, Aquarius. You can connect to your air element. You can connect to your earth element. All you want to do is be a person of integrity. Be your authentic self. Not afraid to show your true authentic self anymore. Be connecting to your higher self, your higher awareness, expanding that consciousness, climbing up that ladder of enlightenment. The opal, adaptability, fluidity. You're connecting to your water element. So there's air, fire, earth, water. There's balance coming here. There is inner balance, there is inner freedom. There is the balance between the material, the spiritual, the emotional and the mental. You want to end up an all-round, balanced, comfortable, satisfied person. Knowing that you can create the future that you want. You have the abilities to manifest. You have that higher awareness. You can manifest anything you want. You are still an intellectual with a rational, mental-based acuity. You can be very analytical and dissecting. But by staying cool, calm and collected, finding your inner self, your higher self, this is be your true authentic self coming through. The inner strength, the inner wisdom, the inner knowledge. You are connecting to your higher self, inner wisdom, inner knowledge, all the lessons you've learned, manifesting in a new you, the rebirth. The rebirth has started and it's ongoing. The opal, the watery energy, the energy of adaptability. You do like to be mysterious, and that is not going to change. Why should it? Why should it? Aquarians are mysterious. And that's why they're so interesting. That's why they're so charismatic. That's why you attract a lot of people towards you. You have that magnetic, that dynamic, that energetic, mesmerizing nature. That's not going to change. But the way you approach your future, it will become more concrete. It will become more planned. It will become more conscious. You will become more determined and more focused. And that is your reading for today. Aquarius, a beautiful reading. Very exciting. I'm very excited for you. I'm glad that you're finally making that push forward. Thank you so much for watching. Been a pleasure reading for you. I'll see you next time. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.